everyone, and welcome to Liverbird TV. So, Arne Slot played one, won one, and I have to say I've been very impressed with him. I was a bit stressed at half time against Ipswich for obvious reasons. I'm sure we all were, and I was just thinking, is this man going to be the right guy? He's so calm on the touchline, and it makes you think, is he going to be like Klopp, where he's shouting and bawling at him to get the tempo up, but he's more calm, and that's why I was a bit sceptical about at half time. But I did say when I was live at half time on Liverbird TV, I did say this for those of you that join me at half time, that this is where we'll know if he's the right man, because half time team talks is where you have to get the players back out with a better reaction, and he did that. His substitutions were fantastic. He was ruthless with Quansah, even coming out afterwards and saying, you know, why he pulled him off. So I think we see this lovely smiley lad, who doesn't seem to be overawed by anything. And sometimes you can go, we've gone from Klopp to that. It's like going from a maniac to a nun. Bit of an extreme analogy there, but you get what I mean. But he's obviously got a side to him, which you don't go and win league titles with Feyenoord and that do as well as he's done in his career, without having the winning mentality and edge. So there's a piece here I'm going to read out, and it's from Andrew Robertson regarding basically the halftime team talk that we had, and what he said at halftime, which I think is going to be really interesting to read. So let me just get on it now. Here it is. So he wasn't happy at half time as a headline. So as you can imagine, Arne Slot was understandably far from pleased with what he witnessed from Liverpool in the opening half at Portman Road the prior weekend. The Merseysiders struggled to establish a foothold against Ipswich Town in a half defined by regular momentum breaking challenges from the hosts. And Andy Robinson pulled back the curtain on the Dutch head coach's half-time team talk. However, that helped inspire a sharp turnaround in performance. Arne Slot, wasn't happy, but we knew that. The Scotland international was quoted as saying by the Daily Mail. He tried to help us see how we could be a better on-the-ball side and get a bit closer to the ball when they had it. He can raise his voice, which means he was obviously shouting, nearly shouting, and tell you he isn't happy, but we're trying to get solutions of how we can do it better, showing clips and things like that. Diego Jota and Mo Salah were among the goals as the Reds recorded an opening day win, a first for Arne Slot and Liverpool boss in the Premier League era since Gerard Houllier and Roy Evans. I still can't believe that. That's our first win since Gerard Houllier and Roy Evans on the opening day. He said here, Arne Slot is already proving his credentials. Arne Slot's Liverpool team were given credit where credit is due, and it takes some serious mettle to walk into Liverpool Football Club as a talismanic force comparable to Bill Shankly and Jurgen Klopp, who's just walked out the door. Yet already we're seeing signs that the former AZ Alkmaar boss looks well equipped to handle the challenge before him. No doubt it helps to have such a talented squad at his disposal. As a far cry, it has to be said that from the mess our ex-German tactician inherited from Brendan Rodgers in 2015. But we don't want to take away from Slot's achievements at the helm thus far. Certainly his ruthless call to hook Jarell Quansah at the break, despite the Englishman performing well, demonstrated an appetite for difficult decisions necessary to guide us to success this term. Long may it continue. And yeah, I actually really, really like that, because it shows that he has got the ability to just go, right, I'm not having that. We've got to see this game out. We've got to go and get the result. And that is exactly what he's gone and done. So I'm really sort of like he's growing on me. It's really difficult to go from Jurgen Klopp to somebody else. I mean, I wanted Steven Gerrard or Xabi Alonso. I love Xabi Alonso, my number one choice, but I just thought Gerrard could get us going because he's Liverpool through and through. But we've got Arne Slot. I'm fully behind him. Cannot wait for the Champions League. Cannot wait for our first match at Anfield this weekend. And I really, really think that we have got a very good manager here, because he's tactically astute. The possession football looked beautiful in spells, because it wasn't boring, slow, pedantic possession like you get with, remember, Swansea under Brendan Rodgers, or you get with Brighton and you get with Manchester City. It's quite fast-paced possession, which I really liked. And I like the fact that he's done these new corner-taking routines. He's doing these new routines from I don't know if you've seen the video where under Klopp we'd always take centre and then we go back to the defender, and then we'd knock it long to push the team up and then try and get camped in there third. With Arne Slot, it's pass, go directly through narrow lines and try and get straight through and penetrate via more of a narrow sort of area of the pitch. So I'm looking really forward to this. I hope you are as well. This could be an exciting season. We could win some trophies. We can certainly have a good run in the Champions League if we can avoid Real Madrid until the final, because anybody else I think we can beat over, it's not even 2 legs anymore. That's another thing I can't wait for. The gone are the days now when you get 3 teams, you play them twice in 6 games in a group stage. Now we get 8 different opponents. 8 different opponents for 8 games, 4 away, 4 at home. So it's going to be fantastic. Up the Reds, up Arne Slot. You'll never walk alone. Oh, before I go, please subscribe to this channel. It's free. Just click the Live Bird TV. Go to YouTube. Follow me because I need 1,000 subscribers for me to go live on YouTube and build this channel further and further. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your support. You'll never walk alone.